The Nigerian Army has been recording victories against terrorists that have been killing Nigerians, especially in Borno and other northeast states. In a major operation that happened just hours ago, our brave soldiers have struck hard against one of the most dangerous terrorist groups in the region. If you want to know what happened during this intense military operation and the full details of this remarkable victory, subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any updates on this developing story. Troops of Operation Hardin Kai, working together with the Joint Task Force, have successfully attacked and cleared an Islamic State West Africa province camp in the northeast, killing 44 terrorists and recovering weapons and military equipment. The gun battle lasted for over an hour and took place in a secret ISWAP camp located deep in the bushlands of Borno State. Military sources say the operation was carried out perfectly, catching the terrorists by surprise and giving Nigerian forces a big win. The operation started after military intelligence received direct and confirmed information that ISWAP fighters had set up a camp in the bush. This was not just rumor, the information was solid and reliable. Acting quickly, commanders gathered troops and planned a surprise attack on the terrorist camp. The surprise was very important, and the military moved in fast to make sure the terrorists had no warning. When troops arrived at the camp in the early hours, they met heavy resistance from the ISWAP fighters. A fierce gun battle followed, lasting more than an hour. Despite the terrorists fighting back hard, the better training and weapons of Nigerian troops won the day. By the time the battle ended, 44 ISWAP terrorists were killed. Several others were injured and ran into the surrounding bush, though military sources say wounded terrorists rarely survive long without medical help. After clearing the camp, troops discovered many weapons and equipment. What they found shows how well equipped these terrorist groups have become. The military recovered a Baofeng radio set used for communication, a small button phone, 5 empty AK-47 magazines, 63 rounds of 7.62x 39mm special ammunition, 71 rounds of 7.62mm NATO belted ammunition, and empty 12.7x 108mm links used in heavy machine guns. They also found several Boko Haram and ISWAP flags and medical supplies. Most worrying was the discovery of drones. These flying devices allow terrorists to spy on villages, find targets, and even drop bombs with accuracy. After the area was fully cleared and all weapons were removed, the military brought in a heavy tractor that completely destroyed the entire camp. Every structure, shelter, and hiding place the terrorists had built was knocked down and leveled to the ground. This complete destruction sends a clear message to ISWAP and other terrorist groups. Any territory taken by terrorists will not only be recovered but made completely useless for future use. Pictures taken after the operation show flat ground where the terrorist camp once stood. This latest success is part of many victories the Nigerian military has achieved in recent months. From Borno to Yobe, from Adamawa to other trouble areas in the northeast, our troops have been breaking up terrorist networks, rescuing hostages, and taking back territory that was once controlled by these groups. Just last month, Operation Hardin Kai troops rescued over 200 civilians who had been held captive by Boko Haram and ISWAP fighters. In another operation 2 weeks ago, a major ISWAP commander was killed. These victories, together with today's successful raid, show that the military is finally winning the fight against terrorism. Military experts say this recent success is because of better intelligence gathering, better teamwork between different security agencies, improved weapons and equipment for troops, and better training that has prepared soldiers for fighting terrorists. While we celebrate these military victories, we must remember what this conflict has cost. For over 10 years, the people of northeast Nigeria have lived in fear of terrorism. Thousands of innocent civilians have been killed, hundreds of thousands have been forced to leave their homes, and entire communities have been destroyed. The terrorists we are fighting today, ISWAP, Boko Haram, and their different groups, have shown no mercy to civilians. They have bombed markets, burned villages, kidnapped school children, and done terrible things to men, women, and children. The drones and weapons found in today's operation were being prepared to use against innocent Nigerians who simply want to live in peace. Every terrorist killed, every camp destroyed, and every weapon recovered brings us closer to the day when families in the northeast can sleep without fear, when children can go to school safely, when farmers can return to their fields without worry, and when the region can finally begin to heal and rebuild. While today's victory is worth celebrating, military commanders warn against being too relaxed. ISWAP and other terrorist groups, though weakened, still remain dangerous. They have shown they can survive and adapt over the years, and they will likely try to regroup and fight back. In the coming days and weeks, we can expect increased security across the Northeast. Intelligence units will study materials recovered from the destroyed camp, looking for information about other terrorist locations, weapon sources, and planned attacks. The information gathered from today's operation could lead to more raids and arrests soon. Troops on the ground will also work to reassure local communities and encourage civilians to continue giving information about terrorist movements. Community cooperation has been very important to recent military successes, and keeping that trust will be key to continuing this progress. The success of the Nigerian military over the past months deserves to be recognized and celebrated. It is time Nigeria slowly gets its peace back from the hands of terrorist groups. Every operation like today's brings us one step closer to a safer, more peaceful Northeast. Our soldiers are working hard every day to protect Nigerian citizens and defend our country. They face danger, work in difficult conditions, and spend months away from their families. Today's victory was achieved through their courage, dedication, and sacrifice. As citizens, we must continue to support our troops and security agencies. We must also remain alert and report any suspicious activities to the authorities. The fight against terrorism is not just for the military, it requires all of us working together. If you want to be updated on any developing news stories in Nigeria, subscribe to our channel to get all first-hand information.